Hey everyone, Derek here with a quick news update on the NPD sales for March 2020, and they're remarkably impressive, and that may have something to do with the fact that we're all kind of stuck inside. Now this summary comes to us thanks to Matt Piscatella of the NPD Group, as well as a summation by VentureBeat. I went through and gathered what I found to be the most interesting bits, but we'll have a link in the description so you can see everything for yourself. At any rate, consumers in the US spent $1.597 billion on gaming hardware, new games, and accessories in March. This is the most money the industry has generated in NPD's reporting since $1.8 billion in 2008. These sales are also up 35% compared to last year. However, this is also still an overall decline of 4% compared to this time last year, and the reason is that January and February declined 28% compared to the same period last year. So it was definitely a gain to catch up with what happened last year, but not quite enough to even out or even surpass. Still, it is potentially an upward trend, especially with the end of the hardware cycle in sight. In addition, Switch sales have doubled compared to last year, setting an all-time record for unit sales for any March month since NPD began tracking. It also generated the highest first quarter sales for any hardware since the DS in 2010. And unsurprisingly, Animal Crossing New Horizons was the best-selling game of the month, and that's without digital sales factored in. As for other notable entries in the top 10, Resident Evil 3 was at number 4, Doom Eternal was number 6, and that's without digital, and Persona 5 Royal was number 7 despite coming out on March 31st, so it sold pretty well despite only having one day in the March NPD. The March Track software reached its highest total for a March since 2011, and 9 of the top 10 best-selling games generated higher dollar sales than similarly ranked titles a year ago. But of course, the biggest success story is New Horizons, as it is the second best-selling game of 2020 to date, only behind Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and it also achieved the third highest launch month physical dollar and unit sales of any Nintendo-published game in tracked history. The only ones above it are Smash Ultimate and Smash Brawl, which means Animal Crossing actually sold better than any Mario or Zelda title to ever release, which is kind of insane. But this is also amazing just for Animal Crossing in general, as New Horizons also outsold the lifetime sales of all other Animal Crossing games in its launch month, making it the best-selling game in franchise history. So yeah, Animal Crossing is really doing some numbers for Nintendo, and really game sales are up all across the board because, well, people are stuck at home and they need something to do, so controller sales are up, accessory sales are up, software sales are up, everybody's getting consoles, as we can see with how Switches are kind of in demand right now. So unsurprisingly, everybody's kind of doing well. Whether that sticks out for the rest of the year when games are not able to be released, as we saw with Last of Us Part 2, we'll have to wait and see. But until then, what do you think of these NPD numbers? Let us know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to Game Explained for all things gaming. Until next time, bye.